Nearby.
For years, Gervonta "Tank" Davis seemed unstoppable. Knockout power, confidence, star presence, he had it all. But now, his career is unraveling before our eyes, all tracing back to one pivotal decision: parting ways with Calvin Ford. At first, it seemed like just another business move. Fighters change trainers all the time. But the consequences are now undeniable. Tank has a new team, a new coach, and new people around him. But what he's missing is crucial: accountability, discipline, and leadership. Without Calvin Ford, he's spiraling, and if he doesn't make a major change soon, his career could be in serious jeopardy.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two girls, two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Let's be real. Calvin Ford wasn't just a trainer to Tank. He was like a second father. He took a reckless kid from Baltimore and molded him into one of the most feared punchers in boxing. Ford built Tank from the ground up, instilling discipline, keeping him in check, and making sure he never lost sight of what truly mattered. To Calvin, Tank was still that hungry kid in the gym chasing greatness. But to his new team, he's a superstar. And that's the problem. Without Ford's guidance, Tank's ego is taking over, and it's starting to show.
What do you make of Gervonta in all this picture? Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that going to happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? That you think he does?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. Well, we're gonna go over here. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What were your thoughts on him saying that he's going to retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. You know, like how we are right now. We're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights, and even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to that.
Tank's new trainers and team aren't holding him accountable. They're treating him like a celebrity, not a fighter. There's no discipline, no structure, just people catering to his status. And now, it's showing. Tank is even smoking during camp.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers know. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think the shit.
He has a fight coming up against Roach, and his team is letting him get away with it. You think Calvin Ford would have ever let that slide? Absolutely not.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
And now Tank's mentality is shifting. He's not the same hungry, disciplined fighter he once was. For the first time in his career, Tank is talking about Reteran Clips Kaka. Tank just announced he's done after 2025. 1 year left before he walks away from the sport. The timing is wild because when did he ever talk about retirement before? Never. This all started after he split from Calvin Ford. Maybe if he had stayed, maybe if someone was keeping him in check, we wouldn't be watching his career fall apart right now.
Are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed? What made you?
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining the love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today.
Thank all day, baby. Thank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My little boy. All right, guys.
Right in the front right here. Get the front press there.
Easy work, man.
Come on, down here, please.
Right here.
Back to the camera, back. Go in the back a lot.
This is the guy Tank is fighting next, but let's be real. Nobody's excited for this fight. Why? First off, no one really knows Lemon Roach. He doesn't have the same star power as Tank. Second, they've already fought multiple times in the amateurs, and guess what? Tank won every single time. This fight is pointless, it's predictable, it's just another easy win for Tank when he should be chasing bigger names.
That Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
Yeah, Roach is a solid fighter. He's technical, he's durable, and he's got decent fundamentals, but let's not pretend like he's on Tank's level.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any.
Tank is one of the biggest knockout artists in boxing, and Lamont Roach, he doesn't have the power to keep Tank off him. So unless Tank shows up completely out of shape, smoking a blunt between rounds, this fight is already decided. The real question is, why is Tank wasting his time? His career seems to be winding down, and if he's serious about retiring soon, why not go out with a bang? Why not face the biggest names possible?